Went through her phone last night, 25 female and 28 female. Do I tell her what I found? I'm 25 female, at work today, still shaking from last night. I went through her phone while she was asleep. 28 female. I don't know where to go from here. I really trusted her overall and only had tiny doubts. I've been lied to in a relationship before and I regretted blindly trusting in the past, so I looked through a partner's phone for the first time in my life last night. I'll list the things that I saw, in order. Her best friend and her making fun of a heartfelt text I sent when we were having issues, calling me a bitch. That same best friend making fun of my appearance, and her laughing. A screenshot of her flirting with this guy on Instagram and her asking for him to fly her out to see him. I checked Instagram and there was flirting going back to when we first started dating. They had previously been together, it could be a joke. But he was also liking thirst traps that she posted on her close friends and calling her sexy, her saying, "He wants me so bad," about her roommate's boyfriend, who she had slept with before in a threesome with her roommate. I have reasons to be suspicious of them sleeping together recently. I had a panic attack last night and didn't get any sleep. I will be reading and responding to every reply. I don't know how to deal with this. Do I tell her what I saw? Why are you even with this person? It looks pretty clear to me what her intentions and her true feelings are. I'm sorry confront or not, you should be out. Good luck. Just tell her it's not working for you, end it and walk away. Don't waste your time on confessing the snooping. She's clearly a pos. Why bother with the argument? Just leave, go no contact and move on with your life. You don't owe her an explanation or the energy of a fight, because 100% you'll be gaslit into it being your fault for looking. Learn and know your worth. You deserve friends and partners that you can trust and that defend your name in a room you're not in. Not ones that fuel the fire and laugh or call you foul names. She showed you who she is, believe her. She's not the one for you. She doesn't act like she respects you. Especially talking smack about you with her friend. When one feels the need to start going through phones, the relationship is already over. M31 proposal to girlfriend F34 of 2 years gone horribly. Need advice? Proposal to girlfriend of 2 years gone horribly. Hi, I 31 male proposed to my girlfriend 34 female of 2 years recently. We were on holiday and I did it in the morning on our balcony with a great view. She had picked out a ring about 2 months earlier, so she knew it was coming. So I got on one knee, asked her to marry me, and she was delighted and said yes. We then sat down and had breakfast on the balcony that I made. The problem started about 10 minutes later when she asked me when did I go see her mother about it. Father not in her life. Mother lives 3-hour drive away. I said I didn't get an opportunity to visit in person. The ring only arrived a few days before the holiday, so I called her and asked for her blessing over the phone, which her mother gave. This then led to my girlfriend to spend the rest of the day hysterically crying and giving out to me, saying I should have met her mother in person. Just to be fair, she did mention I do it in person before, but it was so bad she ended up giving me the ring back and said to do it again another time. The following few days were the same, crying and giving out to me basically for not doing it right. I honestly thought afterwards, how can we not be engaged over what is to me a minor issue? And to be honest, I'm really thinking about telling her I don't think I can propose again, which I know she would leave me as she is obsessed with getting married. Any advice on what you think? I just can't figure this out. I feel embarrassed and honestly very hurt that having a perfect proposal supersedes being engaged to me. Oof. If I was in this position, there would not be a second proposal ever. Crying for days over you not asking her mother for her blessing in person? I'd run fast and far. Your girlfriend is weird. Does she behave irrationally and hysterically in other aspects of your life together? This is such an odd, unbalanced reaction, to be honest. I would propose your girlfriend goes to therapy. Just wait. You gonna mess up on the actual wedding details and gender reveals. It's gonna be a hot mess for sure. The wedding will most likely be ruined because someone got the flower colors wrong. You need to seriously have a convo with yourself about how you want the rest of your life to look, dude. Is oral important in a relationship? 26F31M. My 31M girlfriend, 26F, 15 months into the relationship, that she doesn't really like to do oral anymore. Once I hit 25, I just didn't want to anymore. After 25, it's just another D in your mouth. It's a shame, I used to be really good at it. Is not going down on your partner common? Am I overreacting? She also, in the beginning of our relationship, was willing to do backdoor, salad tossing, fingers back there, doing the same to me to an extent. And then a few months ago reveals that she doesn't like that anymore and that we only did it because she was giving it an honest try. So I lost anal, now I lost oral. And she wants to get engaged in less than a year? What do you do when your partner no longer wants to go down on you, and if they do, it's for less than 10 seconds? It's a shame this happened to you, but take the advice here. Once her appetite has fundamentally changed from yours, you can't just talk her into wanting to give you blowjobs again. To answer your titular question, yes, it is important. Because you feel it is. The more important question is oral important to you? If it is important, is not getting it a deal breaker? Simple sexual incompatibility is a deal breaker. She has the right to not want to do it and you have the right to want to do it. You both are laying out your desires and it's best to decide if that's what you would like for a lifetime. Find someone else who aligns with your needs. Respectfully. For me, no. For some, yes. If you're incompatible in the bedroom, your marriage won't last. It will only get worse. Best to part ways. I am a bad person for breaking up with my boyfriend? 21 female, and 34 male. 21, F, and my boyfriend is 34, M. We have been dating for 3 months and I just broke up with him this week because I don't see him as husband material. He is jealous about everything and he's always thinking that I'm gonna cheat on him. He makes me share my location all the time even though I have told him many times I'm not okay with that. Also, he can be aggressive with me when he gets mad at the point that I always have marks on my skin, mostly on my arms. But the main reason I'm breaking up with him is because a relationship takes a lot of time, money and effort and I sincerely feel he isn't worth it cause I don't see myself with him in the future. Also, we started dating because I thought he was gay when I first met him, that's why I got close to him at first. Also, I feel really insecure about him having a lot of female friends. He said he doesn't like them but I see something different at his eyes every time he looks at some of his girlfriends. He also wants a 50-50 relationship and I don't, mostly because I know how much money he used to spend on OnlyFans before dating me and to be honest I'm sure he's still paying for some content on OnlyFans. No, he's a 34-year-old man with the mental capacity of someone over a decade younger than him. That's the most amount of red flags crammed into the fewest amount of words I think I've ever seen. Stay clear of this clown. Are you kidding? Like, let me get this straight. He's 13 years older than you, controlling, aggressive, jealous, looks at his female friends in a certain way and spends, or used to, presumably a lot of money on OnlyFans. And you're asking if you're a bad person for dumping him? Girl. There's a reason why he's dating so young. No one his age will accept that behavior and you shouldn't either. Good for you, sis. I hope you have photos of those marks on your arms, because I'm confident those would be considered domestic violence in most places. Call the police and have them take care of this. Call a domestic violence hotline for help and info on how to get away from him. Your post had at least 5 other reasons, I stopped counting, for breaking up with him, starting with your age versus his. Each of those was enough by itself to break up. The marks are reason to call police and save his next target from suffering even more abuse. Congratulations. You made a series of excellent decisions that show maturity and insight beyond your years. This internet stranger, who's a been there done that older lady, is proud of you. Not intended to be patronizing. If you're interested in the academic scholarship behind his behavior and confirmation from the experts that you did the right thing, take a look at this free PDF of the textbook on abusive men, the tactics they use to abuse and manipulate women, and the signs to look for to protect yourself.